Hey, what's up? It's Tuesday afternoon, and I get to record some gameplay. Um, Most of you know me as Super, or the Hoosier Hustler with CP. Just check out my channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking a peek. Just like, subscribe, and share. Show some love, give some love. And if you've picked this sticker up somewhere, leave me a comment on where you found it. When I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll mail somebody a sticker and maybe some more things. We'll see how it goes. But let's just get into playing some baseball. I got a little bit of time before my son gets home. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. But I got a little bit of time. So we're going to play some ball. Not that though. But don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow. And there it is. So, let's get started. Most of you know I haven't made it very far. I do mess with my sliders when I play. I actually have some saved. These are the sliders I like to use. And I will show you guys what they are. You see I just hit bomb. That's not what I wanted. But you can see this is what I have set up. It'll get you somewhere. But I don't get to play often. But it'll help you when you don't get to play often. Let's see where I'm at. XP-wise. I really need to be working at. I should have had this done a long time ago, honestly. We only got 10 days. No. Actually, I want to go check out my TA. Almost there. I'm getting there. Wait, how many home runs? I just need a few more of those. Yeah, I'm working on it. You guys see that? Can't wait to get that Greg Maddux. But that's where I'm at in my journey with the Cubbies. I need to work on my programs. It would probably help if I just stayed up after my kid goes to school and done this, but I have a hard time staying up. I get tired easily. Let's go back into Conquest and finish the guitar. Wait. I'm not gonna steal no fans. We'll just reinforce. And skip to attack. Won't play. It'll be on rookie. So, I know you don't have to play these games, but points are points, right? The camera's on a bit of a weird angle today, but it's alright.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Anderson. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
To the batter now, Billy Williams. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any
That was
better
a
than
good hit.
that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Now snap throw to first. Williams back on a dive. Rips that one to right. Makes the grab. One away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Sosa.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul ball still 0-2.
I like that hit. That was a good sound. There we go.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
That one lifted to left. And it drops in. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Just a huge at bat
Take
right
him as you
there.
can get him.
Sam Bachman into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man.
First and second, one out. Justin Turner now. Swings and misses. And that is strike one.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it falls. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Seiya Suzuki now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Shaw at third. Turner over at first with one away. There's the swing and a
Man, that
miss.
slider's
Big pitch
gonna
right
get
here.
me.
He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Batting 7, the catcher.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and that's the third out.
That's all right.
Back here at Angel Stadium and on the hill, Ben Brown. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Bottom of the first. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. This to center field. Crow Armstrong snags it on the run. And next for the Angels, Zach Neto.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
One out, base is empty. Goes down looking. And now batting, Mike Trout. And
No,
that's
that's
off
in.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swings through that one.
1-1.
And that's a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels,
and we've got a new arm on the mound to start
number
the second.
56.
Ryan Zefferjohn.
Ryan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Zefferjohn.
pitches out of him right here.
Well, he
Got to
tried
do
to
his
say
best to
that
keep
when
the
you're drunk.
score right where it is.
Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Zefferjohn, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas.
I don't know.
Swing and a
what's wrong
miss
with
at a slider.
0-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And here is Alfonso Soriano. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save.
0-1.
That's a stolen base. Zefferjohn checks the
in
runner.
there.
Crow Armstrong dives back in safely. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Grounds one to short. Neto on the run. Sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the left fielder, Billy Williams. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
Can I get down?
And that one hops the wall. And in its second with an RBI double.
He was
The batter,
all
number
over
2.
that one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that
No
double.
balls. 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Adele moves under it. They got it for out number 2. So man aboard. And now the right fielder, Sammy Sosa. Singled and scored his first time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a swing and a miss. There's
I'm
that
not gonna pick up
slider.
that slide ball.
He's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the inning.
And
Jorge
leading up
Soler
for
up
the
at the plate.
Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge. Soler. Now pitching, Porter Hodge.
That's a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Got him. And there's one down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That's a ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Inside.
That's inside.
2 balls,
Ball.
2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. That's in for a strike. Ball 1
That's a
there.
ball.
Late with the swing there. 2 outs,
1-2
base is
the count.
empty. Swing and a miss,
3.
struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second.
Now pitching for
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound,
Number
Ian
35.
Anderson. Here's the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Anderson.
Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one the other way, and out number 1 on the grab. And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking for.
Oh, nice
slide.
stop and a slide. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch swinging.
In the on-deck circle, you
0-1.
really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Brings it in with a nice running grab. Back in Anaheim.
Guess we'll get ready to shut it down.
Now pitching, Ryan
Up
Presley.
the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Digging in, Nolan Shanuel. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Sosa puts it away. And there's 1 away. Here's Joe Adele. And a
Yeah.
strike on the outside edge.
0-1.
Line drive. Makes the grab for the second out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Rengifo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game, and when you have a low-scoring
There are a
game,
lot of
it's
flies in that
imperative
dugout,
that
weren't
the
there? Let's see what I got. Nice. I'll be back, y'all.